What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of the Clash of Companies, The Cock, as
The Cock.
people have affectionately known it as. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is the Top Cock, J-Mac Gaming.
Don't ever call me the top cock again, buddy. Actually, we're gonna move. Oh, you already picked an event. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Alright, let's pick the show.
Yes. So, Sting and CM Punk start the show. Sting talks about how it was such an honor to team with CM Punk last week. And ever since CM Punk has came back, he's been a fan of his work. The fans love CM Punk. So it was a genuine pleasure to team with you. But he's got something that he wants to ask. And so CM Punk comes down to the ring. And CM Punk, he says, Sting, whatever you want, whatever you need my help with, the answer is yes. And Sting says, well, I'm glad you say that because I agreed to come to AEW because I wanted to prove that I still had some gas in the tank. I could prove that I could wrestle the best and put on top matches. And CM Punk, you said you came back here because you wanted to wrestle the very best at AEW. He said, so, Punk, I'm challenging you to a match tonight. CM Punk versus Sting. Icon versus Icon. Legend versus Legend. A dream match. People thought they'd never see it. And we're going to see it here. And CM Punk says, so we're going to see it on free TV? Hell yeah, I'm in. Let's do it. So, CM Punk versus Sting in the main event, Justin.
Yeah.
And in a bout that had great wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, the Lucha Brothers defeat a boy and his dinosaur. I forgot what their team is called. When Ray Phoenix pinned Jungle Boy with a package pile driver. Now, the AEW booking in real life kind of screwed over Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus in my save because I was going to have Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy go on a run and pin them and win the titles. But now that they've done it in real life, it's going to look like I'm copying them. So now I can't. So they lose now.
They lose. Sorry, boys.
Now they lose now. We go backstage. Brian Cage, Kip Sabian, and Brandon Cutler. They are the new stable they say, we are the forgotten. We are the ignored. And Christian Cage. Tonight you go one-on-one against Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian, some affectionately call him. And after we kick your ass and once again prove that you don't belong here, we're going to move our sights to another former Fed guy. And in a decent match, Christian Cage defeated Kip Sabian in 10-17 with the Unprettier.
Ooh.
So, thanks for coming, Kip Sabian. Lose to Christian Cage.
You fucking stink, Kip Saban. Oh, boy.
But is beaten down by Anthony Ogogo. Anthony Ogogo, is he joining the Brian Cage stable?
I hope not.
Anthony Ogogo. Justin, what you know about Anthony Ogogo?
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know who this was, and I still don't know who this is, so... to me, he seems like a guy who came in. He looks like a big, strong guy, and he looks like he's an asshole. So, I think I like him.
I like him.
We got a 50. Look at that.
Yes, we've got some newcomers to the AEW women's division. Kairi Hojo and Mia Yim. They're here. They're wrestling. And in a decent match, Kairi defeated Mia Yim in 8:46 with a diving elbow drop. New faces to maybe challenge Britt Baker. What's that Britt Baker's music is hit? Oh no!
Oh no!
And then back-to-back beatdown angles. Britt Baker beats down Kairi Hojo.
What do you know about Britt Baker, Chad?
I know that she's the dentist.
Ah, that's a gimmick. The dentist. Is that like the butcher?
She's the Britt Baker MD.
Oh, good for her. Oh, here we go. They're back from Rampage.
They are. They had a nice stay at Rampage, but they cut a promo on each other. They hype up They're upcoming. They have a 4-on-4 tag team match tonight against 6 other men who have some beef with each other now. They've Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish, and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks.
Ooh, interesting.
But first, we've got Cody Rhodes taking on Jake Hager for the TNT title. And then about that fantastic heat and great wrestling, man. That's what you love to see. Great wrestling from Jake Hager. Cody Rhodes defeated Jake Hager in 1502 by pinfall with a crossroads and makes defense number 2 of the AEW TNT title.
There you go. Look at Cody Rhodes.
Look at Cody Rhodes. And he's got a microphone and he says, that's now 3. Inner Circle guys that I beat. I beat Sammy Guevara for this championship. I beat Chris Jericho last week. And now I just beat Jake Hager. Now I've got to ask, why do you all keep cheering for the Inner Circle but booing me? I'm a winner. I'm winning. They're not. Boo them. The boos get louder. He says, I'll tell you what, do I have to beat the other 2 members of the Inner Circle? Remember when we did a thing with J370 Gaming and he had the Inner City? What a time. They all boo. And he says, do I need to beat Chris Jericho for a 2nd time? Or how about a 3rd time? Or a 4th time? To get my respect? And then Judas, the Judas music hits. Chris Jericho comes out and he says, Cody, these fans don't like you because you're a douchebag.
True.
Cody, I once had heard 2 wise men once say, fuck Cody Rhodes.
True.
And he starts to chant. People start chanting it over and over
You're
again.
making me a Jericho fan. Don't do this.
And he says, Cody, if I got to kick your ass to shut you up and for these fans to keep booing you, then I will. So how about next week? You don't need to put the title on the line. I don't give a damn about your TNT title. I care about kicking your ass. So next week, I'm going to beat your ass on Dynamite, and guess what? The whole world will be saying, fuck Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that's true. Damn straight. Fuck Cody Rhodes. Whew.
We got an 8-man tag team match in an exceptional match. Hangman Page, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly defeat Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks in 1805 when Adam Cole pinned Nick Jackson for the last shot.
Damn.
Bobby Fish was the weak link.
Yeah, well, yeah. Kenny Omega in 85. Damn, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Maxwell Jacob Freeman is backstage. He's got a microphone, and he talks about how CM Punk and Sting, they got lucky last week in their match. He said, and they got lucky this week that I decided out of the kindness of my heart to give these stupid fat fans this match that they wanted to see because they don't deserve it. None of these fans deserve anything. And Sting and Punk, the only thing that they deserve is a package to the retirement home so they can play bingo and eat mashed potatoes together. He says, Punk, I hope you enjoy your match against Sting because it's just another opponent that you're going to wrestle to try to duck me, to try to avoid me, because you know that if I wanted to, I could walk down that ring, I could kick your ass. And all of this, the fans cheering CM Punk, the wonderful story of the comeback, it would all go away. And Sting, there's a reason why I've never wrestled you, and it's because I won't feel good about beating up a senior citizen. So I would tell you I'm going to watch this match, but I'm not going to watch this match because I don't give a shit about this match.
Damn, tell him.
Neither should it. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home and I'm going to go watch my Monday Night Raw rerun because that's what I care about. I care about the superb company, Monday Night Raw.
Hey.
I'm taking this opportunity not to hype up the main event, but go home and watch Monday Night Raw. And who knows? Maybe in a few months, maybe you can catch me there.
No.
All right.
Don't. No.
Good night, everyone.
All right, we move on to the main event of the night.
And in a main event, this got a 78, an exceptional match. CM Punk defeats Sting in 12:39 with a go with a shining wizard. He didn't even use a go to sleep. He used a shining
He's
wizard.
not gonna use that on a house show. All right, Chad. That was Dynamite here. 77.
Yeah, a 77.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, just showing how much better of a product.
We'll see if for Ramp.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's AEW Rampage, and I am your host, Chad Talks. And I'm back with JMac Gaming.
Yeah, I'm like, they already know we're here, Chad. We don't need to. We don't need the whole shebang for the intro. Let's just get into
but
it,
I like
Chad.
it. Yeah, we're starting off Rampage with a match. Yeah, not a promo like a lot of bookings and wrestling shows start. No, we're starting off with a match. And in an exceptional match, Adam Cole defeats Nick Jackson in 10:57 with a Panama Sunrise.
There you go.
After the match, Fish and O'Reilly come out, and they have Nick Jackson up, and Adam Cole has a microphone, and he says, 2 weeks ago, the Undisputed debuted. And ever since then, everyone's been asking, Adam, how could you do what you did to your best friends, the Young Bucks? How could you betray the Elite? And I want to show you a clip of something that happened a few years ago at a Ring of Honor show. Watch. And it shows the Ring of Honor show where Adam Cole gets kicked out of the Elite. Got super kicked. And they go back and he says, I didn't turn my back on the Elite. They turned their back on me. So when the opportunity came for me to come to AEW, I knew I had to come because I needed to settle a score. And I knew I'd do it by coming here. And I knew that if I pretended to be friends with the Young Bucks, that they'd let their guard down. They'd let me into the Elite. I'd be welcomed with open arms. Just so I could stab them in the back like they did me. Except for, I'm not really stabbing them in the back. I'm stabbing them in the front. Because I am making it very clear what my intentions are. And then Fish and O'Reilly, he says, these two are my real friends. We turn heads everywhere we've ever went. And now that we're in AEW, we're going to kill the Elite. And then I'm going to take the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And then with that, he super kicks Nick Jackson.
Oh, shit. Damn. All right. Move on to this next match, Chad.
Yes, we're highlighting our women's tag division and about that subpar wrestling and Little Heat. Tay Conti and Jay defeat Kiera Hogan and Serena Deeb. And Tay Conti submitted Serena Deeb. They didn't win their debut tag team match, but they did win this one. So that's important, Justin. Wins are important. Wins matter in AEW.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Whatever you say, Chad.
And speaking of wins matter, Anthony Ogogo versus Christian Cage. And about that decent reaction of the crowd, but terrible wrestling, Anthony Ogogo defeated Christian Cage by submission. During the match, Brian Cage attacked Christian Cage. Cage on cage violence.
Cage on cage violence.
Yes. And so here's what happens, right? So Brian Cage and Anthony Ogogo, they're beating down Christian Cage. And Brian Cage, he grabs a chair. And he says, like, it's our show. This is our moment. And as he's lifting it up, the lights turn off. Everyone's like, what's going on? What's happening? And when the lights come back on, you see standing in the middle of the ring. Let's go ahead and flip to the next segment.
Yeah.
Keith Lee! Keith Lee is in Rampage. He yells, bask in my glory. And then he takes the chair, but he doesn't even hit Brian Cage with it. No, he throws the chair aside, and he hits Brian Cage with a spirit bomb, Justin.
Ah, the spirit bomb.
The spirit bomb. Anthony Ogogo heads for the hills. He runs. He doesn't want any of the smoke.
All right, next segment, main event time, Chad. Oh, Jesus Christ, forgot about
Our
this.
main event, double debuts. here in AEW, because our main event tonight, the Good Brothers, they said on Twitter that they were going to challenge any tag team at AEW Rampage tonight. And this is the team that answered the call. And about that great wrestling and good heat, Jeff and Matt Hardy defeat the Good Brothers in 1334 when Jeff Hardy pins Doc Gallows with a twist of fate.
There you go. Wow, Jeff Hardy and the Hardy Boys are here in AEW.
Back again.
Got a 58, Chad.
Yeah, we got a 58, and it increased our popularity in 23 regions. So,
but you lost Pop too.
Yeah, and three.
One. That's
one.
That's one more than I lost in SmackDown.
Yeah, but that's 23. That's 23 more that we gained. So I'll take it.
Looks what happens when you don't have Punk and Sting in every main event.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Thank you all so much for checking out this week's episode of AEW Dynamite and Rampage and enjoying this episode of C.O.C. I'm glad you're really enjoying it. And it's been great bringing it to you. We're really happy to do it, aren't we, Justin?
Yeah, I love bringing C.O.C. to the fans.
Yes, of course, of course.